Recording. And rolling the ball up and down those fingers. And into the palm. And over to the pad of the pinky. And the thumb. And down to the wrist. And up to the knuckles. And across. And today, let us do the fingers. We'll do the index finger and the thumb. And the middle finger and the thumb. And the ring finger. And the pinky. Good morning, Richard. And then over to the other hand, index finger and thumb. Middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. And let's toss the ball in the air. Different heights, different speeds, different hands. Same hand, maybe the other hand, move it around. Try to trick yourself into dropping it. Go down, go up. 3, 2, 1. And let's put the ball on the floor. That's how the feet feel. Step on the ball right in the middle of the foot and press down 3 times. Go up to the ball of the foot, press down once, and then go across on each toe. And then roll it across. Bring it to the top of the heel, pivot on the toes and roll it across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to just below the ball of the foot and press down. Press down at the side of the top of the heel. And over in the middle of the fifth metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And screw. And all around the foot. 3, 2, 1. Release. Reassess. And repeat on the other foot. Pressing down 3 times in the middle. Up to the ball of the foot. And across on each toe. Roll across. Bring it to the top of the heel and pivot on the toes and roll. Press down just below the ball of the foot, at the side of the top of the heel, and the middle of the fifth metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And screw. 3, 2, 1. Release. Reassess. Get the ball out of the way and shake the tree. 3, 2, 1, center. Deep breath, twist at the waist, swing the arm. And center. We're going to do Michael Wynn's earth grounding movement today. So we're going to bring the arms in front of the spine, up and down, as we shift the weight from one leg to the other. Coming up on the toes as you release the weight, and back on the heel as you come to that side. Expand the hands gradually. Three, 2, 1, and let's take some steps forward. The cats are doing their own exercising here. And then we go elbow towards the opposite knee, don't have to touch it. And slap the opposite heel in the front. And then slap it behind you. And then a cross step with a twist and a punch. And we're going to walk or march or jog. You get the heart rate going. Today we're going to do some isometric exercises. No squats if you want to do squat. Well, there is a steady squat. Just going to go down and hold. But you want to do rapid squats? I think I will. Go ahead, or you could run. Do some jumping jacks, or just do what you're doing. You get the heart rate going. Whatever you do, be safe. And you got 5 Tibetans in the after class. Going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. That's 10. And 30. 2 deep breaths. Interlace the fingers. Bring the hands up overhead. Come up on your toes if you can. stretch, and come down. If you can bend back, go ahead. Otherwise, just keep stretching up towards the ceiling. Come back to center, bend in one direction. And then the other. Back to center, lower the hands to the chest, push out. Come on down, interlace the hands behind the back and raise them up, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Go up a little higher. Come on down and shrug. And swing. And then a backstroke. And a breaststroke. And then bring one arm across the body, press in at or above the elbow. And then the other way. Bring the first arm behind the back, press down and in on the elbow. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. Extend one arm, fingers up, pull back on the fingers. Fingers down, pulling back. Flip the hand, flop the wrist. Up and down. And then circle in one direction. And then the other. Same thing, other hand, fingers up. And down. Flop. And circle. And then rotate the other way. Bring your hands down, form an L, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. And squeeze. And release. And squeeze. Release. And I get a cat fight going on here. Circle your neck, rotate. And go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Come on back, bring one arm over the top of the head, cup the ear. Turn your chin up towards the ceiling, look out of the corner of your eye towards the ceiling, and tug gently. And then drop the chin to the collarbone and look out of the corner of your eye towards the floor. Come on back to center, same thing the other way, looking up, eyes up, chin up. Chin towards the collarbone, looking down and out of the corner of your eye towards the floor. Come back to center, tuck in the chin and peck continually like a pigeon. Let's do a side lunge. Go the other way. Come on up and grab the stick. Gonna put the stick in front of one leg, toes are about 6 inches away. Drop the top of the stick to the collarbone. Slide down. Raise the sole of the foot if you'd like to increase the stretch. And you can wiggle back and forth if you'd like. Three, two, one, come on up. Press the sole of the foot against the stick. Again, the other foot is out. Pulls about 6 inches in front, slide down, lift the sole if you can, and wiggle. Come on up, press the sole of the foot against it. Three, two, one. And we're doing Dr. Lee's routine today. So we're going to put the stick on the shoulders behind the head and twist it away. And if you want, you can bring some steps slowly into it. Or just keep twisting. And then stop, bring the stick up overhead, go side to side. And then below the waist, side to side. Then go to one side and go back and forth. And then go to the other side, back and forth. And then come around front and paddle the kayak. Then go reverse. And bring the stick up to the chest, hands, the palms are facing out, slop the wrist. And bring the stick down below the waist and back to the shoulders. And then up above the head to the shoulders and then below the waist. Top of the shoulders, reverse the grip. Palms are facing in and floss the wrist. Go below the waist and up to the shoulders and a bicep curl. And above the head and below the waist. Stop at the shoulders, bring the stick behind the back again. And we're going to do some knee raises. Only go as high as feels safe for you. And then some hip rotations. Only go as high as feels safe for you. And then we're going to bring the stick down to the middle. Hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two, step back. It's isometric stay, so we're going to come up on the toes and hold for 15. And then back on the heels for 15. And come on down, and we'll put the stick down. If you've got a strap or a belt or a towel, grab that or have it nearby for some exercises later. I use a kitchen towel or a band or a belt, whatever. And we're going to start with some neck presses. So make two fists, put them underneath your jaw, put your tongue on the roof of your mouth, and press down and hold. And release. And we're going to do a low squat. So you can hold on to a chair or get behind a chair or hover over a chair and just go like this, as low as you can go. I'm going to go way down, spreading my legs apart further than usual. Feet are out at about 45 degrees. I'm going to hold for, let's say, another 20. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, and come on up. We're going to do some leg extensions. You can do it sitting in a chair or you can do it on your back. I'll show you in the chair. In fact, I'll do it in the, I'll do it like this. So you cross one ankle over the other. And you're pushing up with one leg while you're resisting with the top leg. You can do it on the floor. By lying on your back and doing the same. And then coming down, your bottom leg is resisting the top leg pressure. But the top leg is winning. And come down, reverse the position of the ankles, and do it again. And down. Or if you're in the chair, out and in. And down. Come on over onto all fours. Tabletop position. Palms are under the shoulders. We're going to lift the knees. We're going to be on our toes, and we're going to lift the knees off the floor to the count of 15. Just about an inch. 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now. And we'll get up. And now, if you got that band or belt or strap, hold it in your left hand. Bring your palm up with your right hand and pull it up towards your right shoulder from your left hip. Resisting with the bottom hand, and then go back down towards your left hip. Pulling and resisting with your top hand. Then go over to your right hip, switch the position of the hand and the grip, and come up towards your left shoulder. And back down. Then grab it in the middle, right below the waist, both palms facing in the fist position, and bring it up the body, going side to side, resisting both ways. But the dominant hand is always winning. And we're bringing it up to the forehead and back down. All right, we can put the strap or towel down, form prayer position, push the hands together. And then make those biceps pop like Charles Atlas. And then finally, we're going to stand on one leg. You can hold on to a chair or be next to a wall or use your pole if you need to. We're going to come up on one leg and hold for 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Combination of balance and isometrics. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Bingo. All right. Put the chair out of the way, get rid of all that stuff. and do some breathing. So we're doing 4-7-8 breath this week. It's a nice, big, deep, diaphragmatic breath through the nose, filling the belly up through the chest. Hold for 7. Exhale through the mouth with an ocean sound for the count of 8. We'll do 5 rounds. Here we go. And then rub those hands together, cultivating chi, and forming a chi ball, which has a mind of its own and goes this way and that way, up and down, expanding, contracting, weight shifting from one channel to the other, like water flowing. Center with 2 breaths. And let us open our hearts. Exhaling as the arms go out, inhaling as they come back in. Pause on this inhale. Exhale. Send it out. And center. 2 breaths. And then bring down chi from above. And inhaling as we come down, exhaling as we go out. And then going down and gathering it up. And namaste. Whoa. Ooh, that cat moved the ball.
Thank you, Tommaso. Thank you. Thank
Hey,
you.
it's great to see you, sir.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you. Thank you, Eva, for introducing me to this torture.
I think she left. All right, we're going to do some 5 Tibetans for anybody who is hanging around. I will. I sent you the article, Barbara, but there's some modifications I'll go over as we go along, and you can choose which way you want to do it. We're going to start with some spins. Let me change the camera. But if you don't want to spin or you get too dizzy, stop. But you can also just twist at the waist and swing the arms. But if you can, we're doing up to 11 spins. And then when you're done and take your time, you take 2 breaths. Then never get down on the floor. And I will meet you there. Now, the regular way of doing this is hands at the side, legs extended. You lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the ground, bring your legs up and back down as you come back with your head, neck, and shoulders. Modifications. You can put your hands under the small of your back if you have back issues. If you have neck issues, you can put them under the back behind your head. And you can also modify the legs by putting the soles of your feet on the floor and lifting the soles off the floor as you come up with your head, neck, and shoulders. So whatever way works for you, we'll do up to 11. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do some modified ones. 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then take 2 breaths. We're going to get up on our knees. Hands are on the hamstrings or the glutes. If you have back extension issues and you can't go back to your spine, just come back from your knees and go forward. But if you can, bend back and then come forward. And we'll do 11 of these. And 2 breaths. Then we're going to sit down and do tabletop. Now, normally your hands are by your hips. Some people find it easier to bring it behind them, bring them behind them as a modification. Another further modification is to put the soles of the feet on the floor and come up into tabletop. The regular version, your legs are extended. Whatever works, let's do up to 11. Or you can combine half modified, half unmodified. Start by just doing 2 or 3. And 11, 2 breaths. And then the last form of Tibetan, and we have a cool down exercise. But this is the last form of Tibetan. You can do a modified version by going into tabletop to Cobra. Unmodified, down dog into up dog. 1, 2, and then we can come around, sit up, cross your legs, however feels comfortable this morning. Take a couple of breaths. And I'm going to rotate from the waist 6 times in one direction, 5 times in the other. You can either do it sitting up or bending down. 1, 6. I'm going to go 5 times the other way. And on the 5th round, in the middle of it, I'm going to stretch out in front of me, myself, and extend my arms and do a box breath. That's an inhale for the count of 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. And I'm going to do the same over the left knee and then over the right. Here we go. Moving to the left knee. And then the right knee. And I'm coming up, switching the position of the legs. And this time, we're going to rotate 5 times in one direction, 6 in the reverse, and repeat with the box breathing, middle, left, and right. There we go. And on round 11, I'm stretching out. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. To the left knee. And right knee. All right, coming up. Come on. Great. Richard, I want to introduce you to Barbara Nobile, who is joining the group. She's an old colleague of mine from Avery. Richard Katzoff, who is my
Oh,
oldest.
hi, nice to meet you.
Okay, I think you got muted there, but see you tomorrow, Hope. Everything good? Any questions, Barbara?
No, that I'm gonna figure out how to get a pole because I've been using my broom.
Yeah,
So I wonder, could I get like a curtain rod?
yeah, well,
Use
they might
that?
then, your best thing to do is just, do you have a Home Depot near you?
I do.
So go there, ask them to cut a 1-inch PVC pipe
Yeah,
to 5 feet. And
okay.
put 2 end caps on it.
And that's good.
It'll cost less than $10
Oh, good.
and that's what I use.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do that later.
Great. I
Yeah.
think you'll find
It
that a lot
was
easier.
great. This was a great workout.
Oh, good.
I needed that.
All right. Good. We'll see you back here with your Home Depot pole.
Yeah, my new pole, I'm gonna try to run there. I have no pickleball today, so I'm gonna run some errands.
Okay, yeah, I looked up the program you're in. It's very impressive. I love the work you're doing.
Oh, the Pathway of Hope for the
Yeah.
territorial headquarters.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good program.
that's great.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
see you
See you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Richard, see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.